right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Brooklyn's Balance. Y'all said y'all needed a little balance, and I think we've got it. On today's episode, our part 2 from accountability, we are doing support. Support is free. Not talking about child support, but we talking about support. So my biggest thing, this open conversation that we about to have right now, June 4th, 2021, Brooklyn's Balance is throwing a 90s R&B sipping pain. For all of you people who always want to sit down on the podcast, I cannot sit all of y'all down. Come to the open forum. Come sit down, party with your 90s outfit. Just pull up. Let's go, let's go. So my biggest thing when it comes to support is people need to understand that there are different levels of support. Just because your homeboy may have a rap career, your homegirl may do nails, your homeboy may be a basketball coach, your other homegirl bakes cakes, and your other homeboy works out at Blink, and just sometimes he just keep coming back bigger and bigger. But we gotta support those things. But there's different levels of support, and I think that's what breaks up a lot of friendships and conversations, right? And people start going like, see, I don't mess with people. You know what I mean? My biggest thing is everybody expects support from friends. I'll be honest with you, I don't expect none of y'all to support me. I got more support with my cakes from strangers than y'all. Sorry to put y'all on the air like that, but I'm gonna do that. Y'all bought a cake from me? No, but y'all got samples, right? Yeah, look up. Ain't your housewarming coming up? That's what I'm talking about. He didn't book a cake. He didn't do nothing. None of that. That's all I'm saying. So it's different levels of support.
I gotta take account for that too. So
how do you guys feel about support? Let's go. Let's talk. And I just want to bring this out there. The reason why I'm really doing this is because I was on the other podcast 2 years ago, and this was my topic. And Mo told me I couldn't do it at the time, but Mo not sitting here, so I'm gonna do it now. Look at me. Support. What's up?
That was spicy.
How do y'all feel about support?
very spicy.
Like, honestly speaking,
You do music.
support has a lot of different. It's a lot of different levels of support.
Go ahead, give it to me.
Now, as an artist, I'm trying to be an artist. I put myself out there. I expect my friends to at least listen to my music.
Gotcha.
That's the bare minimum. I did some shit. I
That's your
created something. I'm
expectation.
sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
No, that's
I
fine.
did something. I created
We
something.
not PBS. You do
As
that.
my people, y'all should want to support me and at least listen to what I have to do.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to share it. If you like it, share it. That's all I'm asking.
Got you.
But you shared Drake, you shared Future, you shared
Does it have
Chris
to be
Brown.
a share that you have to see? And what is your definition of share?
How hard is it to share on Facebook? It's a click of a button.
What if I'm not a social media person?
But most people are.
I can come here and share to my friends. I'm a sociable person.
Even still,
I'm an
that's
80s
still
baby.
you helping. That's you supporting. You took it upon yourself to show somebody music that I did.
But do you know that I've done it?
For the most part, you do.
Sometimes,
Because
like,
the people that do share, it's evident. You see that because for one, if you share from my page, those are clicks. I see those clicks.
Gotcha.
Secondly, if people are going and listening to my music, I see those plays. Cammy's she's been doing music for a long time. She can tell you it's not hard to press that share button. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean your friends won't feel it. But people don't think like that. People go, "Oh, it's not for me." It means it's not for them. But there's music that's not for you. That's not for me. I'm not a big fan of Drake. I'm not saying I don't like him, but what
I
I'm saying
like
is
him.
he don't bump in my house.
Just don't bring up Jay-Z.
I'm saying he don't bump in my house. If I'm playing music in my house, you're gonna hear J. Cole. You might hear
Until I
some
get
Joey
the aux
Badass. You might hear some Method Man. You might hear some Corday. I bump Corday.
I like him.
You know what I'm saying?
Met him like 3 years ago
think
at a
Corday
freestyle.
is a very
on
lyrical,
Flex, yeah.
very lyrical
Corday got some
dude.
skills.
He's
I like him a lot.
Listen to him.
You know what I'm saying? So you hear a lot of I even listen to some R&B. Her, you know what I'm saying? She's dope. Black, he's dope. I listen to a bunch of different things. It doesn't mean that I think Drake is bad. I don't think Future's bad. It's just
Right.
they don't bump in my house. But other people like him. Right? So imagine if I was the first one to hear Future song. And I'm like, bro, that's trash.
Right.
And I never shared his music. Then people who like it would never get to experience it. It could be the same thing on my stuff or Cammy stuff. It might be people you know that I'll never get to meet. That might be
But sometimes you
looking
gotta
for
go
my
out and
sound.
sample. So I can't sit here and do
You know
all
what
the
I'm saying?
footwork for you.
It's not
You
even
think record labels
you
go?
gotta
Well,
do it
record
for
labels do
yourself.
go out
But
and
my
do
thing
that.
is, how hard is it for you to share? You're sharing Drake stuff and you don't even know that man.
Are you a firm believer that once you start doing something, that's when you realize who your real friends are? Because I think that's
No,
a valuable
don't
lesson
think
I
that.
taught people.
What I mean is, because like I said, if you don't like it, you don't like it. What I do believe in is that you know who really messes with you by who experiences with you.
But my
because
point.
it's one thing. All right, so I may not buy a cake from you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you gonna buy a cake?
And I'm being honest with you. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm a big dude,
your girlfriend eat cake.
I don't. No, we really don't.
Well, y'all gonna buy it and keep it in your house. Put it right on the table, give it to somebody.
This is what I'm saying, right? So even though I'm a big dude, I'm not big on like cakes and stuff like that.
I make cookies.
I've seen your stuff. I make pudding from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I support.
I appreciate you.
I very much so share whatever I see.
Right.
When Cammy put her music out, I share it. I bump Cammy's Scorpion joint. I still bump it to this day. It's still.
She's no longer fucking with them people. You're messing up the support.
That's still fire, bro. I know, it's a classic. I'm sorry. She may not. She's a different person now. Yeah. But that is classic to me. I bump it sometimes. She said that has expired,
and so has the people that came with it.
Those people are not my responsibility.
That's why indie artists can't get out and do what they gotta do. They keep bringing up this old shit.
When you like talent, you like talent. I
feel
like Cammy's voice, and I'm gonna support it no matter how she puts it out, new and old.
Right. Thank you. Rod, how do you feel about when it comes to support with you? I mean, we don't really support you in a lot because you don't give us a lot to support you on.
I post a lot.
Nah, like
I post Rod.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, I want to come to a game. I've been asking since I met you, since I picked you up in Coney Island from that high school at that game when I had to drive my car to go get you.
Who was that?
See?
I don't
never remember stuff.
That sounds
it
quite
was
shady.
Me, him, and Maurice in the car. And he was like, yo, can I go pick up my man? And I had to go all the way to Coney Island to go pick him up late at night.
So, damn, I really don't remember that, honestly. But I don't really do much. Like, I coach basketball, so you're more than welcome to come to a game. So I don't really, and I be telling people this, I don't like, everybody know one side of me or whatever, but when I'm coaching, it's a whole different side.
And that's the side I want to see. Hey,
right.
I just want to say congrats. He was given another opportunity. I let him tell it. As far as coaching, he's following his dreams and stuff.
I'm weak.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I be telling people it's a different side. Like, if you never seen me angry before, don't come to the game.
Oh, I'm
like,
coming because we're gonna use
like
that on
I'm yelling, I'm cursing, I'm like I might even pull you by your hair. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, but that's just that's just because I'm passionate. But I've toned down. Right. Listen, this game they lost the first game, so listen, they might need me. But that's because I'm just passionate. Like that's what I do. But when the season starts, like I got tournaments coming up this summer. Support me.
Soon as you send it. Be the person that asks for support and don't send it to you, and they be like, "Why you ain't come to the game?" And you be like,
so when it's basketball, like listen, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm bad at this. Like when it's basketball season, everybody's tuned out. My mother, it's over. For everybody's over. Like when I'm in basketball mode and it's 24/7.
Mommy don't count when you bowling.
Son, it's everybody is zoned out. Everybody.
So this summer when we do drop a couple episodes, if he missing though, we didn't kick him out.
I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna invite y'all to the games. You understand?
We're gonna put the commercials into it. I want to support.
So I'm doing 2 tournaments. One is in Brooklyn, one is in Manhattan. But the Brooklyn one is the Brooklyn is kind of convenient. I'm not gonna throw the name out there yet.
It's gonna be like our Christ of Imagine.
Nah, it's in Brooklyn. It's convenient for everybody. But like I said, come out, support, watch me yell and scream.
Sunset
and that's pretty much it.
I'm gonna wear a jersey that say Frazier.
I might throw you on the court. I ain't gonna lie. If the girls is fucking up,
you got a jersey for the coach. He ain't even playing.
I gotta.
We'll have a jersey on that
he always playing.
He the only coach running around the court.
That's his head on the game. That's his head out there. But support. How you feel with support?
I mean,
you got a lot to support, so we're gonna come to you. I ain't skipping.
I mean, just like Isaiah said, it's a lot of different levels of support. Just like going on social media, sharing your stuff, spreading the word out. Basically, giving the word to your friends about somebody coming out with a clothing line or whatever the case may be, giving them the site, letting them see what the stuff looks like, and just going from there. Sometimes it is hard to support, generally. As far as what other people may say, because a lot of the times when they're going through situations like that, they be like, yo, like, y'all want me to support y'all stuff, but y'all see how much y'all charging for this? Like, y'all really want me
to not going to do that.
No, but that's...
Nah, I feel you, but I don't want to get into that because they about to get crazy.
Some of the prices be OD.
No, but sometimes it be like that.
That's like people selling like I said.
That's all I'm saying.
Prices be wild.
I'm crying.
Some
people sell clothes.
That is all I'm saying.
People sell clothes and they're like, yo, buy my hoodie or whatever for $80. I'm like, bro, your shit is not Nike, so you better than Nike. Like my man said, you better than Nike? Oh, you better than this brand?
But you know what's so crazy about you saying that?
Like, what's
That speaks to another point that he made earlier, to where he said, "Yo, we shared Drake and Future stuff, but the reason why we share their stuff is because a lot of people know who they are and they want to fit in with sharing their stuff."
So why can't I put my level of talents up to the level of Drake and Future? If Drake and Future can sell it at that price, and you bought it at that price, then therefore you could do the same with me, because that's how I go with cakes. Yes, when I started baking cakes, when all of y'all met me from probably 10, 12 years ago, that was me doing it from the heart. Now a bitch come up to me, "Hey, Tamika, let me get a banana pudding cake. Last year was $40. Bitch, I got clientele now. Guess what, baby? I figured out the price of this. It's my labor. It's stuff like that." So, and also you don't know the reasoning for why they got to that pricing. So, for example, I'm gonna put us right out there, which is why I didn't want to talk about that. So, again, we have a Sip and Paint June 4th. Please make sure you pull up. Tickets are $65. Yes, I have been to some Sip and Paints where it's $40, but it's bring your own bottle, it's no security, and it's bring your own vibe. And there's no DJ. Then I've been to other Sip and Paints where you paid $100, right? And you've had a DJ, but there's no vibe. There's paint supplies. There's everybody there. You got a drink because they gave you a $40 bottle included with your one ticket, but then there's no food because I'm drunk. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't know the reasoning behind why people do that. So your reasoning for support is just to support. If you want to support by buying, then you support by buying. If you go, "Hey, I ain't got this amount of money right now when it comes to your shirt, but here go $40 and I'll share it for you." There's different levels. If you don't want to buy that $160 shirt, then bitch, don't buy it. But if it's your best friend or your homeboy that have it, and he decides to sell that shirt at $210, go in your little dusty lint pocket and pay that $210.
Wait a minute though, quality doesn't matter?
If it's your friend, if your album come out, right?
If it's trash, bro, don't pay for it.
It's not. I wouldn't know it's trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't know it's trash. You went through all the production. Some people just don't care.
Right,
sometimes.
but it don't
they go
cost
and
you
they do
nothing
that.
to listen
Listen, you go in and you but some people gotta pay for it. Now we're not in the era where you gotta go outside downtown Brooklyn. May he rest in peace, like Playboy. And he used to be down there giving out his CD faithfully, even when we was still in that social media thing. He was still out there giving his CD, and he's still charging. When he started, it was $5, $10 when he was standing in front of Lady Dr. J's. Then it became, when he started standing over there on Nostrand and Lafayette, it's $2, whatever you give to support, because you don't know what he paid to get them CDs, whether, God forbid, not him, whether if somebody stole the CDs out of Target with the cases and the man knew the man, he still put it on vinyl, because there's some times where you ain't got no service, and P. Diddy, please don't sign to P. Diddy, and P. Diddy, please don't kill me, may come outside of an office. You can't pull up your phone to give him your track or to email him, because one, I'm not taking your email. Two, you might not even have service to pull that up. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't know the level to what I'm putting the price of me at. If I want to put my fitness classes at $160 and I go, bitch, well, look at me, but I look like I ain't even take this damn class, then I feel you. But
that's what I'm saying.
Some shirts happen like that. Lifestyle happen like that. Them shirts started off at $40. He made a whole warehouse. Where's the warehouse, bro?
$40.
It's not even that price.
So check it out, right? Let's say I come out with a shirt, right? Let's say I get my logo across the no line.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm waiting for Rod to come out with a jersey line or a shirt graphic tee line.
But if you go to the store, right? Let's say he got the cheapest quality material.
Yeah, because I'm gonna show him where to get it from.
But then he sit there and he want to charge more than the stores. You're like, bro, this material is gonna.
These stores have gone out of business because of COVID. Everybody is doing shit on their own now, so we.
I just want to pay for quality material. If you are putting your all into it, I want to pay for what you're putting into it.
Not Kanye, not brother Kanye.
None of that.
People, Nike pays 10 cents to whatever sweatshops out there. So what are you talking about quality?
But
It's still being made in Taiwan and China. It's only quality because we put a Nike stamp on it.
That was the reason why I made the initial point. Is to what she said. The people don't know the behind the scenes of what's coming into the clothing line. They don't know the cost of everything that's being put together as far as the factories that are putting together the clothes and everything like that.
But I'm also not charging you for my music.
But that's fine. If you wanted to, if you wanted to put a price on you, then you could. Right,
but I also wouldn't charge you what Future charges.
Look, Cammy,
I'm putting a price on it.
You feel
all right, but Cammy, do you charge what Future charges?
Absolutely not.
Hey, why? Y'all do music?
Not yet.
Y'all both do music, right?
Not yet.
But
because it's a quality thing. All right, so boom, right? And I'm not gonna say Future's a better musician. I'm not gonna say Future makes better songs than you. But what I am gonna say is, when he goes in the studio, he can drop $300K, 400K.
It's just
on
because he's
studio.
well known. That's all it's about.
That's all.
That's
And
really what
also
it is.
who he's working with.
Not even. Future has asserted himself as probably some people say like. Future has, I guess, presented himself as like I guess one of the best artists. So people like they wait to hear what Future's about to drop. Even if he was in a controversy with Ciara, whatever the case may be,
Waiting for
Future
Chris
has
Brown.
just like Drake. Mostly everybody listens to Drake. So when he about to drop something, everybody like, yo, what's up, 12 o'clock? I'm listening to it because of his name.
Damn right.
And he
His
put in
name.
that work. You understand? He was an actor at first, whatever. People noticed him, recognized him. I didn't watch Degrassi. That shit was trash, by the way. And he
What?
just
It was
he
cool
just-
for a young
Degrassi
drama.
made
Trash.
It was cool for a young
It
drama.
did make him. So then
That's
people
people
different.
watching Power Rangers. I was watching
that
Yo,
shit
don't
was
hate
elite.
on the Mighty
But he
Morphin.
built his fan base. He built his fan base, and now people, you understand? It's a name. Like Kami said, it's a name.
All right, but think
Just
about
like
this,
Nike.
right? Imagine if Drake put out a song where he took his phone, recorded. He took an old Nokia, recorded on an old Nokia, didn't do no editing, didn't do no rhyme scheme properly, and just put that out.
Oh, like what he did back in the days.
And then you know what niggas gonna start
That's a
doing?
quality thing.
Going
You
on
think- do you
Nokia
think-
phones.
Do you think people are still gonna pay that same money for that?
Yes.
They doing it now.
You know why?
They do it. They
it's
doing it
cool.
now
They
for
don't
artists that's
follow
not named
trends.
Drake.
So people for that?
People follow trends, and that's the culture. That's like
So you're upset because we're supporting because of quality. You got to get that out your head.
No, I'm
You
not
got
upset.
to.
That, I
Because
say we should support
I get
because
it,
of
but
quality.
no, support is support, and that's the problem. That's the main problem right there. People want to support this person's party or this person's sipping paint because this person knows 18,000 people. That means nothing. They did not create an experience for you. You don't know what they probably just like, I'm gonna just throw a sipping paint because they throwing a sipping paint just to see. And only reason why people gonna come is because people fuck with you. And then when they get there, they not gonna paint, they gonna do more sipping. They don't understand it's a bigger picture to what it is that we're doing. So another thing, because I want to move away from music, a big thing when it does come to support that I know Cammy and myself would be able to more to talk on is we're kind of like in two industries where yes, Cammy does nails and she also does music, but we're not going to do the music part. We talking about nails. There's a million billion nail techs out there. You have Asian nail techs, you have Spanish nail techs, and now we all got our black nail techs that's out there, and everybody want to support black business. And we could sit there and go, there's certain qualities and there's not. I'll be honest with you. I go to a black nail tech. I started going to her maybe like 4 years ago when I got fed up at some shit at an Asian nail shop. But I'll be real with you. I go get my toes done. I go right back to that Asian shop. I won't let black people touch my feet. I let them try it. Fucked it up.
That's what I'm saying. It's quality.
No, it's not. It's not. It's my preference and my like. They're very good at nails. That's
But,
a preference.
So they
It's
messed
a
it
little
up,
bit
right?
better. They massage you. You want massage. You want all of this stuff. You know, it's a upselling
That's what
thing.
I'm saying.
It's
It's
a
a quality
customer
thing. It's like a
service thing.
luxury.
I don't see it as a quality thing because no matter what, I'm still sitting down with my old black nail tech, and my nails are gonna be fire. And every time I walk back into that Asian spot, yes, they look at my nails. They go, oh, nice, no problem. They do your feet. That's just my preference. When I want to be pampered, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm
But that,
going.
at the same time, that does speak
Isn't
to
that
quality,
quality?
though. Still,
I don't think it's They can
That-
do feet.
Alright, so what I'm
No,
saying
They
is,
can do feet.
yeah,
The
but
black
is that
people can
subjective
do
to who
feet.
they're doing it
I
for?
just don't want them to do my feet.
I understand what you say. It's a preference, but at the same time, that does speak to the quality as well, and that's the reason why you prefer to go to the
quality
Asians
is
to get your toes
perfect.
done.
The quality is perfect.
she's talking about the overall experience.
I just don't want it. No, quality as far as in the particular material. I go to Bling Bling for my feet for the experience.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
not
talking
even.
about-
You understand?
She said bling bling.
That's not
No,
funny.
that's
That's
the-
the name of the
that's
shop.
the- that's
Shout
the
out
name
to
of
Bling
it.
Bling. Hey, Coco.
Alright, so-
You want bling bling?
Don't do that.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Coco, don't pay him no mind. I'll
Please
be
don't
back
cancel the
there
I
push.
thought it was the name of a person.
for my
I'm sorry,
that's
honestly. I'm
for my
no.
pedicures.
Like, you be
So,
fucked up.
so the podcast, the sipping paint, our event, right? Now, when I say quality, you brought up how another person who's more popular could throw the same thing. Now, if they throw the same event, are they gonna have the same kind of venue? Are they gonna have the same
Yeah,
kind of
most likely
decorations?
because
Are they gonna
shout
have
out
the
to
same
Nate
kind
of
of
Camera
DJs?
Kings. Everybody
Are
knows him.
That's what makes the event. That's what we're bringing to the thing. We're bringing.
But people don't check that backstory, which still proves
Right,
my
but
point.
that's the quality is what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
understand
Because we have a
but
deeper
you shouldn't
quality
support
to what
because
we're
of
bringing.
quality. You won't realize what the quality is until you go out and support. You can't just look at something and go, yeah, that's cheap. Cause how many times Kanye did that with some slippers and everybody
Trying
said
and
the shit was
supporting are not
ugly,
the
and I
same
see
thing.
everybody wearing them damn wafer
That's
shoes.
a fact.
Trying and supporting are not the same thing.
That's a fact.
Support for me is yes. You at one point, yes. Trying means I'm trying to listen. I'm gonna be honest with all y'all. Any of my friends rap and sing, I don't listen to y'all music.
Understood.
I cannot recite a rhyme. I don't know how to look at people in that light. That's a psychological thing. It just doesn't happen. Now, do I go, hey, Cammy does music? If I'm in a room with musical people, hey, Cammy and Zay does music. That's my support. That's what the fuck you gonna get. Now, if you ask me to bust out a dance and start singing, I ain't got it for you. I don't know.
All right, so Pete.
But can y'all tell me what my specialty cake is?
No.
The same
But
damn
we've
thing.
tried
But that
it. We haven't
I gave
supported
it to
but
you.
we've tried it.
You proved my point. Am I right or wrong? In order for you to
yeah.
support, you tried it. I've given you that sample. I've given you that little bit. Just cause if you go buy your homeboy a $160 shirt, he might be like, yo, Zay, I'm gonna throw the socks in for you for $10. You might not like the shirt, but them socks might be flying in the motherfucker.
All right, but my thing is, all right.
But
so-
you won't know till you try it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But trying and supporting are not the same thing.
No, I think it is. You just said that. In
No,
order
because,
for you
all
to
right, so
support me,
I've
you gotta
tried
know
your
that my
cakes,
shit
right?
is quality.
I've tried your cakes, but that
Right,
was for
you
free.
tried my cake, you tried my
That was for
food,
free.
you
That's
tried
what I'm
my
saying.
house.
It's not supporting. That's
for
free.
me to.
It's not supporting until I place an order. It's not supporting
But that's
until I
how
put money in your pocket.
No,
Not for
that's
me.
not necessarily
That's not
true. You see how she
necessarily.
just said y'all two do music? So y'all, if y'all was in a room where y'all didn't necessarily know each other, she just said, yo, Cammy does music, yo, Zay does music.
She
She
just
just
gave
put
me a
y'all in
listen.
that's the support that she's
y'all
talking.
gonna
She's-
figure that
but
out.
that's a different. I can't give you a listen for your food.
But you can
I
because
can give you a referral.
you tried the
But that's the
cake.
same
But
thing.
you're
Right.
giving me
That's
a
the same
referral
thing.
That's
based
putting
off
money
of
in
a
your
taste.
pocket.
No, but it doesn't.
By giving you a referral, I'm putting money in your pocket.
Her point is, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're putting money in
their
somebody's
pocket.
pocket. to
Right,
support.
and
You could
that's
be
what
creating
people mess
another
up.
avenue for
That's
somebody
it.
else to put the
Put
money in
in,
your pocket.
which is you
That-
putting money in somebody's pocket.
So
But that's
this,
still another level of
right? Like
support.
this podcast is another avenue to put money in people's pocket. How it goes is I'm going to build off of what you guys have, which is why in season 2 we're going to be having commercials. You know, if Rod puts up, hey, this is the tournament we doing for the week. I know that y'all promoting it. I'm not gonna be there. Can y'all put this flyer up? Yeah, Mark, edit. Send it to Mark. Mark gonna edit it in as a commercial. Cammy's going into a shop in July. Congrats, by the way, for her doing nails.
Congrats
So
to
she
Cammy.
might want to get more nail appointments. When Rod girls go to prom and this summer they want to go out and party, yo, I got a nail tech for y'all. You get what I'm saying? It's simple things like that. Yo, I need somebody to come be a part of my video. Yo, you know somebody who could be in a web series who might be a little bit gritty for me? Yo, I got this guy named Zay. Maybe you can try that out. And
Okay,
that's
so-
through commercials and stuff like that. But that's a trying
Maybe
thing.
I define it differently.
And that's
Because like for me, just
your personal
for me
thing.
to define it, right? All right. So here's my thing. I can try anything you guys do, right? I can listen to Cammy's music in my
While you
house.
do that, I'm gonna pull up support.
I can show up to Coach Rod's games. I can come to Mark to edit a video. But if I'm not paying for Mark to edit that video or showing somebody else that Mark edited that video, if I'm not bumping Cammy's music outside or sharing Cammy's music, if I'm not buying your cakes or letting somebody else know that you make cakes, if I'm not wearing your memorabilia or letting somebody know that you have that, then I'm not truly supporting. I just sampled your product. I said, "Ooh, this is what you make."
Wait, not to cut you off. So you feel like if you're not physically going out of your way in order to do those things, you feel like you're not supporting?
I feel like, how could you say you're supporting if you're not actually doing anything towards it? How is that support? How is if your house has support beams? That is the most important beam on your house.
I could go make a house and a home in the forest. I could go get 2 sticks.
But
Or we could just get a tent and a thumbtack.
And those would be your support beams. Without those, you have no support. You can't make a house without those beams.
So you said beams. So that's the support beams for a house. Now, if I go and make a tent,
Right?
I now have 2 sticks that support. That's a different level of a support.
Alright.
Something else is supporting me.
Bars.
So you make cakes, right? Right? Make sure you make
Yep,
cakes.
I make cakes.
Now,
Okay, let's take that back. I am a treat baker, treat connoisseur.
All kinds of treats.
Okay, I can do all of it.
Them
But go
lemon
ahead.
cookies is fire.
All kinds of treats.
That's
so
a
what
fact.
I'm saying is,
That's a
I
fact.
come to your house, and I have to take accountability.
Every time y'all come to my
I gotta
house,
take
y'all gotta cook you
accountability.
a treat out. Rod,
Listen,
how many times
I
y'all
gotta
want some
take
cakes?
accountability because I personally have not actually.
Listen.
I personally have not actually supported properly, right?
And that's fine.
Now, this is me taking accountability, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm just eating your food. I'm just eating your food.
Right. But you
Now, if I'm not
realizing-
telling people that you make this food, how am I helping you?
But you don't have to. For me, it's the small conversations in the room. Let's say your girl, it's her niece or somebody's birthday, and they trying to find somebody last minute. I work under 3 days, and it's
I had
like
to tell them that.
it's just like, oh, Tamika does cakes. Yeah, I had a little piece before. I don't really eat cake. It's good.
That's
How
me
would you do
supporting
that?
you.
That you sending a referral for the next person to be able to support, because that's still an avenue of support. But see, that's the problem with people, because the meaning of support is to give assistance to, especially financially enable to function or act.
Exactly.
That's what
So
that
how is
means.
me
But we
eating your cake
created
supporting you?
Listen.
No, but it said especially.
That's
It doesn't.
it. And you giving me
I'm eating what you
feedback.
gave
You
me for
guys
free.
have given me feedback. I
guess-
take that.
I guess by you even coming to her house, that's support enough.
That's it.
You coming to her house, and you're like, yo, I'm here to taste your cakes. That's support enough. So I guess it's
Okay,
And just like
I
you
see
just
that.
said,
I see
and just
that.
like you just said,
That's
you
a good way to
gave,
put that. I see that.
and just like you just said, you gave the referral. That's support as well.
And like I said, when I hear referral, I'm thinking money in your pocket. I think of everything as money.
So just
Because
like
I only
Maybe
get,
that's
I'm
you
They
giving,
don't
giving
want
a
down
little
the
too much
line
I'm
and
giving
be a
you a
business
referral
transaction.
so that they can come buy from you. I'm giving you a referral so they can tell somebody else about you, so that they can come buy from you. That's the purpose of me sharing it. That's so people can know your name, so people can put bread in your pocket.
But that's a level of support.
it's just
That's
like when
support.
if I have a game, people say, yo, good luck. That's support enough for me. Or if you come to my game, that's I appreciate that. You understand?
Enough that you even remember.
Right, exactly. Because some of my friends, they've come to my games, and I appreciate the support. Or they give me feedback. Support
But
can be anything.
yours is actually not a thing where you would be getting financial feedback from us. You know what I'm saying? It's not as if
Well, I
you show up to
can.
your game and then they'll go, oh, well,
I
pay
can't,
Coach
because
Rob
we
more.
can give him a personality check
Right.
and go, hey, that might affect you gaining a contract or something like that. Maybe you gotta
That's a whole
cool.
different ballpark.
But that'll still lead to his financial thing.
Well,
But that's
if
not
I got them
that's not
trainings.
just because
Like,
we showed up. It's not just because I showed up to his game.
How do you feel when it comes to support before we go out? Because you're going to take us out, Cammy.
Well, I mean, I agree with Meekz. If you can give a referral, if you can mention me in another room or whatever, like that to me is support. Like you don't have to be buying. I know that my prices might not be for everybody, but if you're sharing, if I'm giving you a card and you taking some of my, my business cards and you sharing my cards, man, that's enough for me. As an artist, if even if you're just sharing my link with people, cool, whatever. Like if you're listening, giving me them plays, that's enough for me. I don't need you to put money directly in my pocket.
So the moral of the story is support can be free. Support has started off for free. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Brooklyn's Balance. I hope that we taught you something. June 4th, please make sure y'all pull up to the Sip and Pay, and we out.